Coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. Our squad fired up as we approach kickoff. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And at the end of the day, he came out with the win, but he is very aware. He has to do a better job protecting the ball. Continue to generate the explosive plays through the air. That's great, but he cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Checking, 18. 79 Broncos.
Here we go, checking motion. Checking calls.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Titans sending out their punter. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Drive will start on the ground, and a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Titans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready, let's go.
They'll stick with him again.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Okay,
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
come on. Set. Press. Ready.
Now, faking the give, forced to his right. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
19 touch, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Tennessee.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
16-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Tag. Go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This from 40 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Titans take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll send Worthy in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take it.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, KC. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
Home and set.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it.
He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A run now on 2nd down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
It's a loss of
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's their punter now as he is on to punt for KC. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Perfect. Get it. 60 Eagles.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and
Here we go.
there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Back to the air one more time. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Back to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Chiefs 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Titans offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready, set. Hot 70, hot, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
Oh, a loose football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie this game up here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Falcons quarterback, a touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Falcons come away with a victory. They win by 6. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the visitors' running back. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Cincy quarterback. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He takes off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll send Worthy in motion. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Number 17.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. That is caught outright on the RPO. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
The score, Chiefs 27, Titans 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Thrown left side, the catch is made.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
39-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans will even the score here in the 3rd. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. The Chiefs offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard
Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. I'll give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
He'll be forced outright. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got the hook up here. It is complete. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The
Now,
kicker
for the
on
point
the
after.
extra point.
It's up and good. And the Titans will go up by 7. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The RPO, that one is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
Complete to number 25. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll look to throw again. Now inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. This game all even now. Following that touchdown a moment ago, they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
18 run. Double 18.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 3.
Cowboy.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is caught. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The 39-yard line.
Come on.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Knock the 2. Back to 60. Ready.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. Now, second and 4.
Here we go. 60 bites.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18.
They'll go down to a knee. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They will take a knee here. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime.